Alright guys, we're here to look at the siding today. I'm trying to give you guys an idea of what we're looking at when we're out here in the field. So this guy is going to be assumed to be an asbestos siding. More than likely it's some type of fiber cement. And the fiber I'm going to assume because of the date of the home is probably pre-1950, so more than likely we've got asbestos in this. Also I would say because it has asbestos, it more than likely has lead paint. So some of the key things to look at with lead paint is when it like orange peels up. Okay, so those are some of the things to actually look at. So this is a great candidate for us to cap the windows and for us to also look at putting fan fold over top of it. I wouldn't be tearing this siding off. When we look up here in the soffits, we've got some wood soffits here. You guys can see that there is some cutout areas that's got screen in it for vents. It's probably not enough in today's time with the way that we heat and cool our homes, so we actually got to get a lot more intake into the attic space. So when you guys are figuring this, I want you guys to really look at adding more ventilation along the eaves here. Okay. Something else that I really want to get to here, if we can zoom in over here where the gutters are at. So where those straps and stuff right too, we've had a lot of water going behind it, then over here as well. So we're going to have some fascia board that's going to need to be replaced when we do the softened fascia on these guys. The type of gutters that we have on there, so the gutters are probably late 80s or early 90s. They used to use these little strap hangers where they set the gutter down into it, and then you got a cleat that goes over top of it to hold it in. These are kind of inadequate now. A lot of times when you put your ladder up against it, it'll crush the gutter. So it's just not as strong as what it used to be. So, all right, we're going to head over here to the other side of the house and check out a couple things there. We'll see you over. So here we are here at the front of the house. You can see that we've got some more wood trim board. The siding's still the same. When we look at the gable, they use plywood. So this is a great opportunity to do an upsell, to maybe put some shake and everything in there. One thing I really want to point out too is that we can zoom in up here as well. When we look up here, the plywood, the wood planking on the roof is actually hanging over. Okay, so you've got your drip edge, it's way out here, and then you've got your about an inch overhang between there and the fascia board. So that's something that we're going to have to cap. That's some detailed trim stuff that we got to look at whenever we're trying to figure this for the with the crew and everything. So something else too, guys, is porch soffit. So porch soffit, porch posts. These are great upsell opportunities to see what they want to do. This is actually separated at this point right here where you have this little beam coming through. So this would be considered to be the porch soffit. This is your overhang soffit. Okay. See the tape measure. So one thing that you guys want to do is make sure that we measure and see how big the overhang is. So this one here is a 29-inch overhang. Okay. So, and if you guys can see in here too, there's a piece of quarter round that's up in there. So if we go to put some J-channel in here, we're actually going to have to take this quarter round down. Okay. All right, guys. Another quick thing to look at here is what's called a freeze board trim. So this is an opportunity to talk with the customer about some upsell opportunities. So this siding comes way out, so we could probably just take this off, put fan fold on here, and the siding will actually float above all the way to here. But if they want to keep this detail, what we're going to need you to do is actually put another board over top of that and build that out and then cap that out. That's called a freeze board. Okay. It was typically used for like brick. Whenever you go to finish brick and you can't finish that very last piece, it would be the trim that's been softened the brick. But it's also used as a detail piece. All right, guys. Well, that's John Brose here. That's the front of the house with a siding inspection. So we'll be back at you soon.